Learn how to tell if a man is thinking of you sexually. Trying to read a guy's mind can be tough. It can feel like he's sending mixed signals. One minute, he's all in, and the next, he's distant. This can be especially frustrating because guys tend to hide their emotions more than women, making it harder to figure out if they're truly into you. But here's the thing, guys give off subtle clues that reveal their true feeling, even if they're trying to play it cool. And once you know what to look for, it becomes much easier to understand if a guy is thinking about you in a romantic way. So pay attention to those small gestures and indicators. It can make all the difference. Many messages can be conveyed through touch. One of the clearest indications of a person's sexual attraction is through touch. For example, if someone cracked a joke and the other person laughed and patted them on the shoulder, this can be an indication that they are interested in them romantically. Similarly, if someone gives a hug or touches someone's back when they run into them in the cafeteria, these subtle touches can indicate that the person is attracted to them. However, it is important to note that these actions may also simply be a sign of a friendly connection. Skin-to-skin contact is crucial for people in relationships, as it helps couples feel close to one another. However, when it comes to attraction, having skin-to-skin contact with someone you are attracted to can help determine if they share your feelings. If someone notices that the other person takes every opportunity to touch them, for instance when sitting next to each other and brushing their hand along the leg, or trimming facial hair, speaking from behind, it might be taken as a sign that he or she has feelings for them and is attempting to determine if the feelings are mutual. When you're getting to know someone new, it can be easy to let details slip your mind. But when a guy likes you, he'll make sure to remember as much as he can about you, so he can use it to his advantage. For example, if you mention your favorite flower in passing, he'll make sure to remember it so he can surprise you with flowers later on. This is especially telling because guys often have a reputation for not listening. If he's making an effort to remember what you say, it's a good indication that he's genuinely interested in getting to know you better. He'll demonstrate this by bringing up things you've said in the past, showing you that he's paying attention and caring about the details of your life. When it comes to figuring out if a guy likes you sexually, it's important to pay attention to how often he wants to spend time with you. This can manifest in different ways. He might ask you to go out on quick errands, invite you over to watch a movie, or hang out at his place, or even plan a day trip. Even if he's trying to play it cool and not call it a date, the fact that he's making an effort to spend more time with you is a key indicator that he's developing feelings for you. Of course, he may not always be obvious about these intentions and might keep things more casual, but if he's consistently making plans to be around you, it's a strong sign that he's interested in you. It's natural for men to be competitive and feel a sense of validation in winning. This can manifest in many ways, and it's not uncommon for guys to turn anything into a competition. While they may try to hide it, they can't help but feel a natural instinct to compete with other men. When it comes to figuring out if a guy likes you, pay attention to how he reacts when he learns that another guy is around you. Jealousy can manifest in many ways, such as changes in body language or facial expressions, or even negative comments about the other guy. Even if he doesn't express it directly, you may notice him acting differently or feeling threatened by the idea of someone else capturing your attention. All of us have been there. We are so preoccupied with what we are thinking about that we are not even aware we are staring off into space. This is an excellent signal for you to pay attention to. When a guy is thinking about you all the time, he might stare at you from across the room or into space while you're around. It's possible that being near you set off a thought in his mind, causing him to lose consciousness. For instance, he smelled your perfume, and it triggered a memory of the two of you. He then began to reflect on that memory and other enjoyable times you have had together. This could explain why he seemed to be lost in his thoughts when you were around and began to stare at you or into space. His body language will also reflect how composed he appears to be. His chest will be pushed out to appear larger and more confident, and his shoulders relaxed, his back straight. It almost appears as though he's inviting you in for a hug when his arms are relaxed and by his side, or fit comfortably into his pockets, displaying openness. Even if there is a crowd of people around you, he will walk with his hands held high to make eye contact with you whenever he can let you know that you have his attention and he is very interested in what you have to say. His facial expressions will also give away his feelings, as he might raise his eyebrows when something you say surprises him, or crack a smile if you tell a joke. We all have a personal space bubble that we prefer others to respect, unless we specifically invite them to enter. even in crowded spaces. People unconsciously try to avoid invading this space when interacting with those nearby. When someone is trying to gauge if you are comfortable with close proximity, they might watch your response and gradually try to close the distance between the two of you. For example, if you are seated next to each other, they may move a little closer during the conversation and might accidentally brush their knee against yours. This behavior might seem innocent, but it could indicate that the person has put a lot of thought into trying to gauge if you're comfortable with their closeness. If you can make him laugh, then there's a chance he's thinking about you sexually. Having a good sense of humor is a great gift to have, and being able to laugh with somebody that you have feelings for allows you to come closer to them and develop your relationship. Not only does having a good sense of humor create an emotional bond, but can also be attractive to the person that you are interested in. If you're wondering if a guy is sexually attracted to you, check out the way he compliments you. If he pays special attention to your physical features, like your eyes or hair, then it's a sign that he finds you attractive. He will almost certainly compliment you on these in an attempt to drop the hint for you. On the other hand, if he's always complimenting you on your personality traits, such as your wit or humor, then it could be a sign that he appreciates the person you are and may be forming a connection with you. This doesn't mean he isn't sexually attracted to you. He is most probably trying to cover all the bases. When interacting with him, it can be useful to pay close attention to the gestures and mannerisms they use, as this can reveal a lot about their thoughts and feelings. These nonverbal cues can be particularly informative when trying to understand a person's feelings towards you.